Hi Leo, welcome back. So Leo, this is going to be your spiritual tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. So when I was meditating on the collective Leo energy, as soon as I closed my eyes, I heard, these are a few of my favorite things. It's a song, I think from Mary Poppins, but the image that they showed me was actually from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka. So really interesting. And then they highlighted the golden egg scene. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that movie, but it's like getting to decide what it is that you want and like a few of your favorite things. So I feel this energy, Leo, of this picky choosy type of vibe, or getting to this space in your life where maybe you get to be the decider, you get to be picky choosy, right? Which in my opinion, you should never settle for less, okay? But maybe some of you have settled for less in the past, or maybe you felt like you were, but now it's like, okay, I'm going to be the decider of my fate. I'm going to be the decider of what it is that I am wanting. And, yeah, kind of being selective. Here's the word that they're giving me now. Thank you. Selective choosing. That's going to be really important for you. And oftentimes we choose with our mind before we ever actually act on anything. So also, what are you lending your mind to? Where is your focus at? What thoughts are you continually thinking? And do those thoughts make you feel good or make you feel worse? And like very much being selective in what you're giving your focus to so that you can call in a variety of things, a variety of situations, experiences, people, etc., right? So selective choosing, that's a very important word. So let's get into the cards and see what they have to say. I'm going to get some guidance cards out, but I'm going to wait to the end to read them. I'm actually going to put it face down, just because it's fun to see how it plays into the reading. So give me one guidance card. Thank you. And one law of attraction card. Awesome. Oh. Sorry, I couldn't get it off the ground. All right, so we have the card of Saturn that came out, and this is the card of wisdom. So, Leo, this talks about discipline, structure, time, responsibilities, being ambitious. But it also talks about difficulties, needing to restrain oneself, using self-control. Okay, so again, I just heard beggars can't be choosers. Okay, take that or leave that. I'm not really sure what that means. But again, it comes back to selective sifting, selective focus. And it takes a bit of self-control to wait for the perfect moment or wait for the perfect situation versus just kind of settling for whatever plops into our lap, right? So I do feel that there's going to be some patience needed during this time frame, and definitely self-control and maturity is being encouraged in whatever you're dealing with right now. All right, so the angel card you got out is the Six of Pentacles. This is talking about saving up money, but it also talks about investing your time and energy wisely, okay? Using the wisdom of the past and staying disciplined, especially when it comes to like practical matters, financial matters, things of that nature, needing to have a very practical approach, Leo, okay? So that in the future energy, then you have the power to choose because you have that sense of security and stability within you, okay? So let's go into the headspace. We're going to look at the thought structure first, then we're going to look at what's going on emotionally within love or relationships, and then we're going to look at the spiritual picture. So headspace for my Leos. You've got the Lovers, the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay, I have a song coming through. lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. Okay, so some of you certainly could need someone to, I heard, call me. Okay, some of you, maybe you're a pillar of strength for someone else, you know, or maybe you need someone to lean on. Take it as it resonates, but that's the song that came through, and then they specifically sang, call me. So there might be a friend or someone that's important to you that might be calling or need some support, energetically speaking, or that you may need to lean on. There's something about that coming through here. All right, so take it as it resonates. But you have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, paired with the Lovers card, the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Double sevens here. Sevens might be also an important spiritual number for you. And then the King of Cups. All right, which is interesting because this King of Cups is Scorpio. And I almost called you Scorpio at the beginning of the reading. So some of you could be dealing with one or have that in your chart. But take it as it resonates. Okay, I have Gemini here as well. So it's a sense of like kind of getting out of your head when it comes to a particular relationship where there might have been confusion and deceit around it. Like I said, it could be involving any of those zodiac signs I talked about, but doesn't have to be. It's just a deeply... Okay, I heard it's a deeply sensitive topic. Okay, so this is something that I feel has been very pervasive is the word they're giving me. Pervasive, okay. And maybe a very sensitive topic for you to talk about. This could also be something you don't talk about that you keep hidden. All right, because emotionally you get all confused and, you know, in your head about it. But I do feel for the most part, Leo, a lot of you are finally learning to kind of let go a little bit and to stop worrying about that of which you cannot control. Or at least that's what the guidance is right now, because I heard don't settle. So there's two different messages coming through, Leo. One about letting go of what you can't control. Okay, and the other one is knowing what you're worth and not settling for less than. Because some of you, it's like you kind of maybe think often about a connection, but there's all these mixed emotions around it, and you're not even sure if you see the truth of how this person feels or maybe how you feel, and it just kind of tears you down energetically. So it's like... take your focus away from that. And that's what they were saying at the beginning of the reading about being a selective sifter, being very selective as to what you're giving focus to, because whatever you've got on your mind as it pertains to something in the relationship sector, it kind of brings out this darker element of you, okay? But it's also a very sensitive subject, right? One that maybe you prefer not to talk about or not to delve too deep into, or you're being encouraged not to focus there, not right now. Instead, Spirit is saying, stay disciplined here, have some self-control, and things will open up for you in a more practical way, because there's also a message here about like being impractical, something being impractical, okay, at least at this moment. So let's see what's going on emotionally then, Leo. Oh, these are upside down. Okay. King of Wands, Five of Discs. Here you are. This is the Leo card in this deck. Six of Wands. All right. Ooh, that's too many. Just two more. Oh my gosh. That's a whole book right there. Okay, so I'll take note of these, but I'm not going to keep them. Queen of Cups, Queen of Discs, Judgment, Temperance, the Sword, Two of Swords, Knight of Wands, Three of Discs. So I heard emotional reactivity. Pay attention to emotional reactivity. Literally, they gave me all of these cards just to give me those two words. So... And then the Five of Swords. And I'm still getting that song in the back of my mind, but just that one verse over and over again, call me. Six of Wands, Seven of Wands. So, now I'm hearing a phone dial and Missy Elliott. I like the way you work that. You're pushing my in yet. Missy Elliott song. Okay, so obviously communication is very important, or like I said, there could be a significant phone call or a significant conversation that needs to take place, or maybe is taking place during this time frame. So I guess, yeah, I just keep getting that message. Emotionally speaking, you're trying to be strong, even though sometimes you feel empty or on empty. It's like you're not really willing to give up, you know, on something that you really want, but at times it feels more exhausting than rewarding. Okay, so I do get a sense of like feeling a bit emotionally defeated or depleted at times, and then getting defensive. So it's like when you start to feel tired, or you start to maybe lose your focus and you start focusing on the wrongness of something, then it kind of puts you in this guarded defensive mode that doesn't really serve you, okay? Because you're better than that is what I'm getting. I heard you're better, you know better than that. So it's like pull on your strengths here, Leo, and really what your strength is to continue to focus on the things that make you happy, right? Because there is emotional success coming in. I also feel like some of you really craving like adoration, attention, maybe validation from another person. Or you like that. You like to feel like you are this magnetized Leo, right? That has the attention, the captive attention of your audience, whatever that may be, which Leo, you often do. But then I also feel like there's a sense of guardedness here, or a sense of like, I don't want to say hopelessness, but some of you, yeah, or it's just like competing. You have a lot of competing thoughts. You might be having, like a lot of conflicting emotion going on right now, or it's just like, I don't know, wanting to feel like you are this very successful and confident being, which you are, but then inside, deep down, feeling depleted. I heard not enough. These are your insecurities speaking to you. And then it crosses your energy. So it's like you contradict yourself, and then it starts to feel like this internal tug of war. And this could be causing confusion in yourself, but it could also be causing confusion within a specific relationship or other relationships that are going on in your life right now. So let's see the bigger spiritual picture. I have the zombie from Cranberries. What's in your head? In your head. What's in your head, Leo? Okay, so I got a ton of cards again. Let's see. Two of Discs, the Star, the Hermit, the Knight of Cups, the King of Discs, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Discs. Woo! So there is this essence here of like being of two minds about something, but I also heard the inside and the outside. It's like they give me the word insight knowledge, insider's knowledge. It's like sometimes feeling like you're on the inside of a situation, and then sometimes feeling like you're on the outside of a situation. It's a lot of in and out energy. All right, but there is like some deep spiritual healing coming in for you, Leo, that is like allowing you to feel safer, to be more emotionally vulnerable and open, and all of this intense emotional fulfillment coming in for you, okay? But in a very practical way. So this would not be like a whirlwind, unexpected romance or anything like that. It would be more of like things lining up, but in a logical way, in like a, you know, in a way that comes in easily. Okay, so you might be connecting, like I said, with a person, a friend, but it could be networking with plenty of people or a family unit. But it's like your cup overfloweth, right? After doing some like deep spiritual work, or I heard consideration. There's something under consideration. Okay, and you're trying to see it from the inside, but you're also trying to see it from the outside. Okay, I know what that means now. Thank you. So you're trying to, of course, see it from your perspective. You can't help but to do that. But some of you are giving too much thought to someone else's perspective, or another person's, like trying to figure out maybe how someone else feels about you or about a situation. And that just throws you all the way off, because you can't, you're always going to be biased no matter how objective you try to be when you try and decipher how someone else feels about you, because you're always going to be coming from one standpoint, and that's you, you know, so you're going to run it through your bias when you do that. So it's like the encouragement, Leo, is to instead focus on sorry, I heard rapid healing. Okay, so some of you, there's like, it might feel like overnight your body feels completely different. That's available to you, all right? And I don't even remember what I was going to say. But, oh yes, place your focus instead on how do you feel about the situation? How do you feel about you? Because that's where the healing is at. That's where your power is at. Because this also talks about finding empowerment and being able to maintain some sort of self-control here. And that kind of working in your favor, because it brings you more stability. But it also ensures that you have a nice like emotional network available to you. So Leo, use this energy wisely, because I feel like there's beautiful energy coming in after the retrograde, but you got to be open to it. You know what I'm saying? You got to open your eyes to that. Some of you are having a hard time seeing or feeling. I'm getting a sense of numbing. Some of you have numbed something out, or someone around you has. Yeah. And it's like getting way stuck in your mind. Okay. So it's like the best way to go about this, Leo, like I said, is to keep it practical and use that strength that a Leo can have, that fixed nature that makes you a little bit hard-headed. Yeah. But it also makes you not settle for less than what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're going to stick to your guns, or you need to stick to your guns, okay? So let's see what the guidance card is that I got out earlier says. It says soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. A place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. Yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling. A time for you, a time to reflect on you, how you feel, right? And then your law of attraction card says there's nothing for you to guard against. And every emotion I feel is guidance for my inner being. So let down those walls a little bit, Leo, and let the good stuff roll in, okay? They're giving me a song. Good times roll. Let the good times roll. Got a sense of humor there. All right, so let the good times roll, I guess. I don't know. So Leo, I'm going to leave it there for now. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with or have in your own birth chart. Like I said, I got Gemini, Scorpio, Leo, Virgo, Aquarius energy here. But it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff as I do go live there as well. All of it linked down below, as well as in the description, or I'm sorry, the about section of my YouTube, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate, you can do so over there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very best, Leo, and until next time, my friends, namaste.